Bro, the most I could be is the peacock. Like, hey everyone. Why is my customer service voice here?
You forgot how to do this. Okay.
Hey
you guys.
Everybody.
What's up? We're back. After what?
A month.
A month off.
Yeah.
As you know, we ended season 1 back in June with 15 episodes.
Woo.
So we're back. Season 2 of
Episode-
2 Cold Brews.
Episode 1. Yeah. Clearly we forgot how to do some things.
Yeah.
And so I'm your co-host Colleen.
And I'm Allison.
And again, welcome to episode 1.
So episode 1, I think we need to recap what we've been doing this past month. So we've been off for a month now. Well, right now we're recording. It's been 3 weeks.
No, since we last recorded, which was like the third week of June. We've been off for just about a month.
Yeah, almost a month. So I mean, we did totally different things.
Yes. Okay, so this is the thing. Like, people think Allison and I are attached at the hip, but we did not see each other this whole month.
For a whole month.
Yeah.
And your family missed me. Your sister-in-law missed me.
Yeah, like, literally, my family was like, did you and Allison get into a fight? Like, why is she not coming over? And I'm like, the way we relax is two different things.
Yeah. Honestly, when we took that break off from season 1, like, we were just so tired because we were recording 2 episodes a week, right?
For 15 weeks straight.
For 15 weeks straight, okay? So the month off that we had, it was like, you know what? We're not recording at all. We're going to do whatever we want to do because when season 2 comes around, we're going to be on a schedule all over again, right?
Yeah.
So I took advantage of that time, okay? I've been out every single weekend because for me, like, relaxing for me is not staying at home.
They know this. We've talked about this in, like,
Yes.
different episodes.
Yeah,
Like,
so
you like going out.
relaxing for me is not staying at home. Like, self-care for me isn't staying at home. Like, if self-care for me is like going out to do my nails, my lashes, doing my hair, you know, and now that things are starting to open up, I did all of those things. And then, like, for me, doing things makes me feel like I did something where...
Like, you feel productive?
Yes. Where I feel like I'm not going to remember the memories from home. You know what I mean? That's how I felt. So, like, bro, I even went cherry picking with my mom and her friends, okay?
I hate cherries, bro.
That's how much I didn't want to stay at home, okay? I actually chilled with my mom and her friends at one point. I was like, okay, this is fine. So, yeah, I went cherry picking, went strawberry picking, went shopping, went out with my friends. There is one weekend. I think it was the last weekend? Yeah, I think it was last weekend. I went out with the girls and then we met up with the guys after. But it literally felt like 2019 again.
Wow.
It felt so good, Call, because, like, you know, we got cute. We went for drinks. You know, and, like, we're just, like, you know, moments in the car are, like, the funniest.
Yes.
You know? So we went to, like, Come See Me, but it was, like, way too early. So then we just had drinks there. Went to a Mexican place, had food. Then went to, where did we go?
Where'd you go? What area? Like, Toronto? Like, downtown?
Downtown Toronto. And it was just, like, we were just, like, hopping from place to place. And it just felt so good. And honestly, you go downtown, okay?
What?
It's like COVID never happened.
Oh.
Yeah, but, like, not in a disgusting way.
Okay, like, what do you mean?
Like it
the
felt like
vibe
2019.
was good?
It literally felt like 2019 again.
And
it just, like, it was just so good, you know? Like, I was just, like, I was living my life. I was like, I miss this. This is what I miss.
Yeah.
It's just the social aspect of it, you know? I think that's what it is specifically. It's, like, yeah, I like being alone at times, but, like, the whole social thing with seeing your friends and then seeing other people out, like, I don't know, it felt good. What did you do? That was a lot. Sorry, that was a lot for me.
I think that was around 3 minutes. But, like, I did the exact opposite of Allison, which was super Virgo. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but, like, I could literally spend hours doing nothing. And it's not like I didn't do nothing, but, like, I didn't go out. I didn't want to go out. The way I...
Nothing.
Huh? No, I was
You're
doing...
like, it's not like you're doing nothing, but I didn't go out.
Yeah, you can do stuff at home without going out,
okay, I see
right?
what you mean.
So I did a lot of self-care. I've been exercising, like, every single day.
That's good.
And what else? That's literally it. But whenever I go for my walks, like, it is so healing, especially when, like, the sun is out. And so my phone has been filled with, like, nature pics and, like, sunset pics from the last month. And my sister-in-law was like, you should be a photographer because these pictures are really good. I'm not even joking. Like, look at the one I took yesterday, okay? Like, this is not edited. But, like, okay, where is it? Is this it?
Did you go to, like, any parks?
No, not, like, parks. There's so many beautiful...
Oh, you just went, like, in the neighborhood?
Look at this.
Oh, yeah, that's really nice, yeah.
Okay, and then look at this one.
Vibe. Wow, it's like
excuse
Twilight.
me? Literally, I'm also practicing for a trip in September, but I've gotten, like, really into walking, and I started boxing in the basement. So we have, like, a thing, what is it, those heavyweight bags? And so I've started boxing recently. I'm not good. I don't know what technique is, but I've just been punching things.
Yeah. Just, like, release all your anger out.
Yeah. And I don't know. I've just been really into working out, and it's such a good stress reliever. Work is stressful, or, like, work in general can be stressful. And, like, at times you realize you're like, wow, I did not leave the house for, like, 3 days. Like, during the weekdays, you know, because it's just, like, work, home. And so going outside definitely helps with that. And so I did a lot of that over the break. And it was really nice. Really liked it.
There is one thing
that we both did. But you know what? Okay. Let me tell. So,
how do we transition? Okay.
So let me give some background. Like, I have always been a person who gets obsessed with things easily. Like, throughout my whole life. You know, our Pride episode, Julie Andrews.
Yeah.
Like, all the actresses, Nicole Kidman, Kate Blanchett. But then last year, I discovered K-pop. And I was like, holy shit, this changed my life. And I've just been into it. And Allison never understands, like, getting into things to that level.
No, never to that level. Because, like, I was into BTS before you were into BTS.
Okay, but not, like, how I'm into Mamamoo.
Yeah, exactly. But you were, like, never into, like, K-pop in general.
Yeah.
And it's like, I like it, but I was never obsessed with it.
Until our break. And we both got obsessed with
K-drama. I can't believe I'm saying it out loud. Oh my god. Okay, you guys, let me just give a little backstory. Okay, so Colleen's mom is obsessed with K-drama, where she, like, doesn't sleep. And everything is about K-drama. Every time I'm over at her place, someone is watching K-drama. And I don't understand. I'm like, what's the hype? Why do you want to read subtitles all day? Like, I don't get it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I never got it. I was like, I'm never, ever going to be part of that hype. Ever.
Typical Aries mindset.
I was like, yeah.
Continue.
I'm like, that's not for me. Not for me. Thank you. Next. Not doing it.
Yeah.
And then during our break, I finished this show called Younger on Prime.
Yes, that's what it's... Yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah, so Hilary Duff is in it. But so basically it's about this 40-year-old. She's trying to find a new job, but no one's hiring 40-year-olds. So she pretends to be, like, 26 in New York City. And then drama happens, obviously. So I had nothing to watch, and nothing on Netflix was really, like, you know, it wasn't really interesting, you know? And then same with Prime. I'm like, I wasn't really finding a new show either. So then I was just on trending on Netflix,
yeah.
Right? And then I was like, oh, this guy's kind of cute.
What show was it that you came across?
Vincenzo.
Netflix exclusive, everybody.
Netflix exclusive, okay? Vincenzo. Oh my gosh. So I'm like, hey, let me read the synopsis. And it's about this Korean he got adopted into an Italian family.
Mafia.
Yeah, Italian mafia, okay? So and he's like the lawyer of like this Italian mafia family and like whatever, and he has to go back to Korea because one of his clients left behind gold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Don't go too far.
I won't go into it, but I was like, kind of interesting. Let me take a look.
Yeah.
My ass went to bed at 4 a.m. that day, and I had work at 8:30, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I just got obsessed. I was like, okay, I have to know, like, what's happening, whatever. So yeah, that's how it started with Vincenzo.
K-dramas are so good at building suspense.
Yes.
Like, I find in Western or American, like, shows, the pilot is always different from the rest of the series. Mm-hmm. But with Korean dramas, like, when they invest in a show, it's, like, all in.
You guys, each episode is an hour and a half. Okay?
An hour to an hour and a half.
Yeah,
most K-dramas
an hour and a half, and Vincenzo had 20 episodes.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a lot for a K-drama.
A lot. And I started on a Thursday. I remember specifically. I started on a Thursday, and I was like, I can stay up, because I'm like, Friday's really chill, you know, whatever. I started on a Thursday. I finished 20 episodes of an hour and a half by Sunday.
Everybody has, like, that is the moment that defines you where you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, and I remember I went out.
Good.
I went out that weekend, and I was like, we need to go home. I need to go home.
So, okay. If you haven't realized already, the rest of this podcast is going to be talking about
K-dramas.
So you watched
Vincenzo Casino.
Oh my God. She's worse than me. Okay. You watched Vincenzo.
Yeah.
What would you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? Actually, let me start with criteria. Okay. So we're going to go back and forth with shows that we've watched.
Okay.
Brief synopsis.
Without giving...
no spoilers.
No spoilers, okay? No spoilers.
Because you know what? We could convince you to watch it, and it's probably the best decision you'll make.
First of all, what show did we...
What?
Did we recommend in one of our episodes? I had a few people...
The one, yes.
I had a few people message me, and even my cousin, she's like, I'm gonna watch this show now.
It's so good. Okay, we talk about what the shows we've watched. Mm-hmm. Brief synopsis, no spoilers.
Okay.
The genre.
Okay.
So, like, people know what they're getting into.
Yeah.
And then a rating out of 10.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so recap Vincenzo. We already know what it's about.
You guys know what it's about.
Genre
would be... Okay, I guess you can't say drama because it's drama.
It's
I would say it's suspenseful. Suspense with comedy.
Action. Okay.
With a dash of romance. When I say a dash... It's a dash. Like episode 13, you guys. I waited 13 episodes. 13 episodes.
Yo, and that's the thing with K-dramas. Like, you wait so long.
For something to happen.
Bro, for like a... That was it.
Here's the thing. Everything, like, it goes into, like, slow-mo. And then the music plays.
Wait, do the end of... Well, wait. You know, the end of every K-drama where it, like, freezes.
And with, like, the white goes in the air.
Why does every K-drama do that? Right at the part where you're like, what's gonna happen next?
I can't breathe. And then, you know, the first kiss is always, like, one person is always shocked. They're, like,
bro, and it's always in slow-mo. Yes. With, like, the OST song playing on full blast.
I can't fucking breathe. Oh my gosh.
God. What's your rating?
We're rating out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
My rating out of 10 is a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Yes, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for me.
Okay. Cool. So this is the thing. We haven't watched each other's dramas.
No, we haven't.
Like, so we're, like, totally opposite. Mm-hmm. So you will realize the trends of what we're talking about.
You've been watching mine.
Yes. So that is the first one I watched. Because I saw it and I was like,
You saw the woman, let's be real.
Yeah, I was like, she looks gay.
Yes.
So
just like I saw Vincenzo, I was like, ooh. No, why you watched
and
mine.
It's so funny because, like, on everyone else's Netflix account, they put different posters to appeal to people, and they always put women on my posters. So I've been watching mine on Netflix. How would I describe this drama? Basically, it's like a murder mystery kind of K-drama, but it's about, like, the elite of the elite. So around this murder, there's so many rich people, like, surrounded by it, and you kind of get a glimpse into their lives.
And it's like, not like Crazy Rich Asian. This is next level.
It's like, it's richer than Crazy Rich Asians, if you've ever seen that.
It's literally their own world. They even live in their own private community.
And so you've watched, like, a couple of episodes.
I watched a couple episodes, yeah.
But I watched the whole thing. Shit. And, like, the thing is, like, the kind of, like, it's not like a telenovela or, like, Passions or Days of Our Lives, but it's so dramatic. Like, it is the epitome of drama, but it's not cheesy. That's what I like about it.
Yeah. You know what it gives me? It gives you, like, that imagination of, like, a different world when you're watching it.
Yeah.
Because it's a different type of rich.
Bro, like, I can't even qualify to be a maid. They probably make more than we do at that point.
100%, yeah.
And so it's just so, like, bro.
I am. Yeah, 100%.
You know,
the maid makes more than
bro, the most I could be is the peacock. Like, that is my life.
And the peacock's probably getting fed, like, Wagyu beef or something.
Yeah, if you know, you know. So yeah, I really have no other way to describe it aside from, like, a murder and all these rich people's lives intertwining.
What would you rate it? Sorry.
Before that, it's revolutionary because there is a queer character in it. I'm not going to spoil who the queer character is.
I think I know who.
Well, you know, but they don't know, so no spoilers. So, revolutionary, because it's a mainstream K-drama that airs also in Korea. The way they do these things is that there's time slots, and so every major K-drama releases new episodes twice a week. So they release on Fridays and Saturdays on one of the major networks, and they had an official coming out scene, which is, like, unheard of in Korea because they're so conservative. And so it was huge. So I'm super proud of that. But anyways, I would rate mine, because it was my first K-drama.
Out of 10, yeah.
Out of 10, an 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah. I have seen better for my emotional healing, you know?
Okay. I've only rated, so since Vincenzo was my first.
Yeah.
I rated it a 9 because I've watched a handful, okay? You guys.
Yeah.
Every 4 days I have something new, and like, these are like 16, like 20 episodes.
You sound so crazy.
I know.
Yeah, the finale of mine was an hour and a half. It was a full movie.
Yeah.
But I love,
I can also tell which show has, like, more of a budget. Like Vincenzo budget. Crash Landing. Budget.
No expense was spared. Like,
yes.
Like, literally all the ladies on mine had, I don't know how to pronounce this brand, Hermes, yeah. They had Hermes bags that I know are, like, at least in the hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, the one that she was wearing, there's this one episode, it was like a crocodile one.
And I know those are expensive for my Jeffree Star days. Shane Dawson.
So expensive.
Ugh.
Okay, so
what's next?
After watching Vincenzo, I'm like, okay, I need something else, you know? I started mine. I finished the first episode. I'm like, no, this is not how I want to feel.
No, because, like, you get a lot of anxiety watching that kind of show.
I was like, I don't want to feel like this. Mine is not for me right now. So I'm like, where do I start? You know, there's so many, because ever since I watched Vincenzo, everything started popping up for me on Netflix. Oh, right?
You have a gateway K-drama.
So I was like, okay, why don't I start with the one show that started the obsession. You know?
For who?
With everyone. Like the classic K-drama. Crash Landing on You. Holy shit.
If you haven't heard of this and you're on Netflix, you're lying. Because it pops up for everybody.
Everyone. I don't care if you don't like K-drama. If you're gonna start with one, start with Crash Landing.
That's the thing. They're like, when you think about it, it's almost like the BTS and Blackpink of K-pop. Like, it's your gateway.
Yes. Like, I'm happy I started with Vincenzo because it didn't give me that whole Crash Landing vibes, right? But holy shit, you know how obsessed I am? It's been a month. I've rewatched Crash Landing 3 times. 3 times. Okay.
Bro, they're like 16 episodes, 1 hour. Like, yeah. So you dedicate a lot
after
of your
the
time.
second time I watched it, like, I can have it playing in the background while I work because I know what's happening. You know, I know exactly what they're saying. And Crash Landing, it gives you drama. It gives you action. It gives you romance. It gives you, like, crime. And just, like...
Oh, really? Crime?
Yes! And just, like, a little dash of, like, everything. You know? And plus they're dating in real life, so, like, it makes things even better, so...
I'm getting Brangelina energy from this.
Yeah, so my rating... Anyways, I gave you the genre, gave you the synopsis. My rating out of 10 is a 12.5 out of 10.
Oh my god!
12.5! It's so good!
Yeah, Allison messaged me one day and she's like, I'm literally sobbing in my room. Like, I'm ugly crying.
I think I texted you, like, it was like 4 a.m, and I was crying.
Bro, I woke up and I was like, is she good? If she didn't give me the context that it was for a K-drama, I would have been like, what's wrong?
What's happening? No, but it was so good. It was so good. But yeah, 12.5 out of 10. What's another one you've been watching?
The next one I watched right after, because we all do this after you watch your first K-drama, is like, you like an actor and you're like, what's next? So I gravitated toward one actor in mind.
Sorry, I'm laughing.
Why? Why?
I'm like how I gave you the synopsis, but I didn't give you the synopsis of
I didn't give the genre of mine.
No, you said it was mystery.
Oh, like murder? Yeah, murder mystery.
Okay, so Crash Landing synopsis, quickie, a real quickie. So she's this rich, famous girl from South Korea.
Isn't she a princess?
No.
Oh.
She's a CEO.
Oh.
Yeah. Rich, comes from a rich family. So she owns this company, and then she was testing out this paragliding thing. And she does paragliding, okay?
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And she crash lands in North Korea. And that's where she meets
the guy.
Sorry, I'm just replaying it all in my head. And then so the whole thing is like he's trying to get her back to South Korea, but stuff happens. It's obviously a secret. No one can know that she's there.
Yeah, it's a huge thing.
Yeah. So drama happens, obviously, and it's just so good, and it's funny. Love it. Watch it.
Like, hence Crash Landing on You. What a hobby to paraglide.
You guys, if you have recommendations, like, please slide in our DMs because I'm willing to watch anything.
Oh my god! As long as it's around the vibe she wants. So clearly, she likes romance,
comedy, romance, comedy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. What was the next one?
Vincenzo was kind of like. It was more of like. It was like a lawyer vibes.
I think every K-drama has like a dash of comedy in it.
Yeah.
It's always, and it's like tasteful humor. I love it. The next one I watched was Dark. It's called Nobody Knows.
Okay.
And it centers around this serial killer in Korea.
Okay.
Who basically killed a bunch of teenage girls. And the way he kills them is that he like crucifies them, so you see like their hands with like the nails and stuff. Killed this one girl, calls her best friend and is like, I'm gonna stop killing, you'll never know who I am. This girl grows up to become a detective, so her life mission is to figure out who killed her best friend.
Oh, that sounds good.
because she ignored her best friend's calls when she was getting murdered because she was too lazy. So it like ate away at her. So her whole life has been trying to find this murderer, and he finally starts killing again when she's older. And then like it's so crazy because there's two parallels of like this happening, and she's trying to catch the murderer. But then it's also about like a really sad thing where they're also telling the story of like what would a kid be like if they had someone bad influencing them versus good. And so it's also really sad. So it's like sadistic in like a really emotional way, but also like gory and like mystery. And so
if you're into that.
yeah, okay, not sadistic, but like I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like Criminal Minds. Think about it that way. The way I would rate this is I'd give it an 8. Because like sometimes it drags on a little bit too long, and I'm like, I just want to know.
You just want to know, yeah.
You know? And like people are so entangled in it, and I'm like, this would never happen in real life. But also it could, because it involves the church and corruption, and I'm like, of course. And yeah, really, really good. I recommend it. Surprisingly, there's no romance. And I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, well, it's called dark, right?
Yeah, it was very dark. I mean. Suspense.
Okay, so I'm going to go through the next few. You know, because I feel like I don't want to drag this on. Because you guys already know my obsession right now.
I have one more.
So after watching Crash Landing, I really like the actress. So I watched Something in the Rain. Something in the Rain. So basically it's about, she's like in her late 30s and she's single and she falls in love with her brother's best friend. Who,
oh, really? Is that what it's about?
That's what it's about. And her brother's best friend is her best friend's younger brother.
Her best friend's younger brother.
Yeah.
Her brother's best friend is the girl's best friend's younger brother. Oh.
Yeah, so both of their younger brothers are best friends.
Drama.
Yeah, and then obviously, like, you know, her mom's like, oh, well, this kid is not good for you, blah, blah, blah. I hated the mom. Hated the mom so much in this show. Oh my gosh, she literally, like, I just want to strangle her through the screen. That's how much I hated her. But then again, whenever a character makes me feel that way, I'm like, your acting is amazing.
They're so, because they're not like that in real life. Yeah. Like, you know the mother-in-law in Mine?
Yeah.
The one who yells all the time? She's so quiet in real life. I saw her vlog because YouTube recommended it. Yeah. And her voice is so low.
Yeah. But you know when you're, like, obsessed with a show that you search YouTube videos about it?
Me.
That was me with Crash Landing.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, interviews.
They're like Marie Claire interviews and Vogue.
I think they did a Cosmo one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so that's how obsessed I am. And okay, you can go. I have 2 more.
Whoa. Is that all I'm watching?
Oh, yeah. Wait, what did I rate this?
I don't know.
Something in the Rain, I would rate a 7.5.
Okay.
7.5.
Because you know what? As you watch kdramas, you're like, this is what I like. This is what I don't like.
What really annoyed me was the song choice that they picked.
Oh my god. What? Why?
You'll understand if you watch this.
My mom loved it. It's one of her favorites.
But it's good, but it wasn't great. And the song choice, like in Crash Landing, there's this one song they always play.
It's the OST, yeah.
I played it at home.
Oh my god, Allison!
But like their song choice for Something in the Rain, I was just annoyed with, which is why I was like 7.5. But yeah, 7.5 out of 10. But if you really like that actress, then you know.
Ooh, I have another one to compliment this, but should I leave like my favorite K-drama to the last one?
Yes.
So I'll give you one that I'm like still watching, so I don't know the ending.
Okay, I'll give mine too after.
Okay, so this one is called Navilera. I don't know, but basically it is obviously a K-drama. It's comedy, but also kind of sad. So basically what happens is the 2 main characters is this 23-year-old guy and a 70-year-old man. And what they have in common is their love for ballet. So this old guy sees this young guy practicing for ballet, and he's like, I want you to teach me. And so
the old guy wants to learn ballet?
Yeah, because he's always wanted to do ballet. He's like a retired mailman. He's like one of those dads that does everything for their kids. Hot? No, he's old, Allison.
Oh.
He's a grandpa.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like, he's cute. When you see him, you're like, we should protect you.
Oh, okay.
And the ballet guy is nice, though. He's cute.
Yeah.
I think he's cute.
I need someone good looking in a show for me to...
Oh, but in the beginning, he is so rude. I'm like, you do not talk to your elders that way.
Yeah.
Anyways, it forges a relationship between them because he's never had a father figure. Mm-hmm. And so this guy is just the greatest dad in general. And so I like cry every episode because it's just so heartwarming to see their relationship growing over ballet.
Ballet?
Yeah, it's like so sweet. And I don't know what happens next, but there were hints of like him losing his memory, like the old guy. And that's what made me stop for a minute because I was like, I'm too emotionally fragile to handle this.
Yeah.
And so as of now, I'm giving it a 7.5 because I don't know how it ends. But it's like those feet. How?
I thought I had it on
I
you.
hate you.
I thought I had it.
No respect. No respect.
Hello? What?
Who is this?
No. Okay, bye.
Ruining my review for this. For this.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so what do you rate it?
It's a feel good, really great. I would rate it a 7.5, like I said.
7.5? Okay.
I don't have the ending yet.
The one I'm currently watching right now is called Touch Her Heart. I know it's so cheese. Sounds so cheese, but Google has it as a rating of 7.7. 95% agreed that they liked it. I'm only on episode, I think, 4 right now. So basically it's about a celebrity who was caught up in this scandal. Okay, and then she's offered a new role, but for her to like practice for the role, she has to work in a law firm. So she's hired. Sounds cute. Yeah, so she's hired as a secretary. Yeah, like to this a Harvey.
Oh, yes. From Suits, everybody. From Suits, Gabrielle Mott.
Yeah, so like that kind of vibe, kind of lawyer. And then obviously,
by the way, they did a Korean remake of Suits.
Really?
Yeah, it's on my list.
There's a remake of like Grey's Anatomy I saw.
Shut up.
Yeah, I have it on my list.
It's probably better than the original because they do it.
Yeah,
so
I know
good.
they do it so good. But probably like a really like less sex scenes. Oh, but Something in the Rain was like the first K-drama I watched where there was like sex scenes. Like you didn't see it, but they had sex.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a lot for Korea.
That is. I was like, whoa. What's happening? Why are the sheets moving? Okay.
Yeah, you don't see that a lot.
No, I was shocked. I was shocked that they showed that. Mm-hmm. And then, like, they talk about, yeah, they did more than just kiss. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they actually talk about it. Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, whoa, that's different. But anyways, yeah, so I'm watching Touch Your Heart right now. I'm going to rate it a 7 because I'm not done.
What episode are you on?
I think 4. I think I'm on episode 4. Yeah, 4 or 5. And I just started that yesterday. So, yeah. Wow. I love how, like, in the beginning of this pod, I'm just like, I was out every single week. And they're probably like, how do you have time? But it's like, listen.
She does it during work.
You don't understand. I'm not sleeping during my work week, okay? I get probably like 3 hours of sleep in the last month.
That's crazy, Allison.
I know. Because it's so hard. When I really like a show, I can't watch it while I'm working because I need to be focused on reading. Yeah. So but on my breaks, I'm like, well, good. I'm going to watch some K-drama, Mm-hmm.
Especially like when you have the whole series, like it's done. You're like,
I love when a series is done. Yeah.
Just one more.
So,
and then it's 4 a.m.
But is there one more that you watched?
My all-time favorite K-drama that I've watched so far is this one, and it's called Mother.
Oh, Mother, okay.
Oh my god, when I tell you I cried every single episode. Like, okay, so it is what you think it's about. It's about mothers and the different types of mothers you encounter in your life. And so it's about this woman who is a bird doctor or a bird scientist who is like, okay, I'm between jobs. Let me just like substitute as a teacher for the time being. And then she sees this like girl. And like, you know, when you see a girl and you're like, they don't look good. She was being bullied constantly. She was like called poor. And she found out she was being abused by her mother and her mother's boyfriend. And this all happened in one fucking episode, which is like crazy. So then she realizes this. There's hints of her abuse in like her life because she was an orphan. And then at the end of the first episode, basically they reveal this. She kidnaps the girl and tries to run away with her and make her daughter. What? Because basically she like couldn't take the abuse anymore. And she's like, if I let this happen, then she will die. Like, she found her in a trash bag. And she's like, do you want to run away with me? And they ran away together. And it was like, what the fuck? And the whole series is about them trying to run away and get a better life together. And I'm like tearing up because the scene, oh my god, the scene that like has like, it's the emotional point of the entire series, and you realize just how much they love each other, and they're like ripped apart from each other. I was sobbing. Like, my voice is shaking right now thinking about it, because the girl is such a good actor. Like, you know when you see a child actor and you're like, you are a prodigy. Like, you must have experienced this at one point, because I don't know how you're acting. Bro, I'm like not okay right now. So it is drama on drama. It is like real shit. And so trigger warning for like abuse, like abuse of a minor, sexual abuse, and just like violence. But like, it healed me in a way. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah. It is so good. So good. And so I would give this like a 15 out of 10.
Wow, I should have like Crash Landing for the ending.
Bro, it is my all-time favorite K-drama. Like, it's one of those shows that leaves a mark in you forever. You know? And so that's how I'll end my piece. For me to watch. It is, like, there's some people that can't watch it because it's too close to home for them, and I'm like, I respect that. But, dude, it's just so phenomenal. So, yeah, that's my all-time.
15 out of 10.
Incredible work.
The last one that I finished watching, just to wrap everything up, it's called Her Private Life. Okay? So Her Private Life is about, she's this museum curator, and she has a private life outside of work. Okay?
What's her private life?
She's a fangirl of, like, this group, like BTS.
Oh, I've seen the thing for this. Yeah.
So she has this whole secret life that she doesn't tell anyone about, and like she like has this own fan page that no one knows who runs it and everything. And then in comes a new director from New York, and he's he got adopted from Korea, but like he like lived abroad and everything. And so he came to the museum as a new director, and he's like this like cool, like don't talk to me vibes. Like, oh my god, chef's kiss, I'm telling you. But the way this guy kisses in the show, oh my god.
You know like, when they have experience?
You know when call. Oh my god. Oh yeah. You know when they kiss where it's just like they're not moving? It's just like,
you know, when their lips like,
it's like Barbie's kissing, okay? It's just like, and then everything, and everything like freezes, and the sparkles happen. Like, you know what I mean? They just try to put extras around, like just a frozen kiss, like this, right? The way this guy kisses in the show, Oh my gosh. I was like, wow, you might as well just tongue it, you know? Just tongue it. I know he wants to. But like I know that they don't, but like there's parts where I'm just like, okay. And it's happened more than once. Usually
already? What episode are you on?
I finished it yesterday. So I started that Monday. I think Monday or Tuesday I started it. Yeah.
4 or 5 days.
Yeah, 4 or 5 days max for me. So, yeah, there's multiple kissing scenes.
That's a lot.
For more than 3 seconds call. There's one scene where it went from one room to another room, and I was like,
whoa. It's getting
oh my god.
Yeah, like we are so used to raunchy shit on like Western television and movies. Like you see dick, like you know what I mean? But like there,
when a kiss happens, I'm there like
because the whole like they focus so much on the storyline and the character development isn't like impeccable that like they slow burn the hell out of the romance.
They do.
So when you get your crumb, you're like, you're so fed.
Yeah.
I can make do.
So, like, the first 3 episodes, I'm not gonna lie, it dragged. I'm like, I don't want to watch this. I'm done. Which is why I watched episode 2 of mine.
Oh, wow. Low bar.
But then, my old manager, she texted me. She's like, no, keep watching. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. And then in the end, they find out, like, who his real mom is. And just, like, his whole family story and how it relates to who he's with now. And it's just it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, 9 out of 10.
Ooh.
9 out of 10. At first, the first 3 episodes, I was like, this is freaking trash. Okay? But then...
This is what I learned. Like, when a K-drama is, like, there's 16 episodes and they're an hour each, there's so many more ways the story can turn, bro.
Oh my gosh, I didn't expect the ending. I did not expect the ending at all.
None of the synopses... Did I have a stroke? None of the synopsises that I gave for my shows would ever tell you what would happen at the end, which is so far. It's crazy, guys. Just watch.
Just watch it.
Yeah.
Just watch it. You know, so with that being said, you know, if you guys have any recommendations, I know we went on a rant, but it was like when you're so obsessed with something that you thought you would never get obsessed over.
My computer literally has photos of mine. But like, okay, so if you want recommendations, reach out to us. Allison is the one to go to for like rom-com. I'm the one to go to for like emotional, hard-hitting shit. So
if you were to give our listeners one K-drama, what would you recommend?
But like on what terms? Like,
no, just in general. Hey, I'm a newbie. What should I watch?
Oh, it depends. It depends.
No. Just pick one.
It depends, bro. We have different tastes.
I know, but like you just have to pick one. Like, what is your recommendations from the ones you've watched?
I would have them watch mine.
Mine?
Yeah.
Mine would be Crash Landing
on You.
Crash Landing on You, baby.
For 2 different, like, it's just so, like, 2 different fucking worlds,
Two different genres, but if you want to get hooked and you're like, give me something strong so I get hooked as my first time and I want to enjoy it, you know? Then that's what I would recommend.
Yeah, mine has, like, drama. It has action. It has evilness. It has violence. It has crime.
It has Hermes.
It has Hermes. Rich ass people, bro. I'm like, man, like the fact that people actually live like this too is crazy. Like crazy. Their hobbies are like, let me start a gallery.
Yeah.
My
MBD.
hobby is sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, so good. I'll end it with like a thing because I also thought the same thing as we. Like, this is when I got into K-pop too, where I was just like closed-minded and I was like, why would I listen or watch something that I just don't understand innately? But when it comes to like art, whether you're listening to it or watching it, like the quality of art that you watch it transcends languages.
Mm-hmm.
And like the director of Parasite, because he was the first Korean or foreigner person who wasn't American to win an Oscar for Best Director and Best Film. Like, he was just like, when you can get over like your prejudice or your misconception about subtitles, your world will open up.
Yes, 100%.
It's so true.
If you're going to start K-drama, don't watch it in dub, like, English.
Oh, that is my fucking pet peeve, man. English dubs suck.
Yeah. No, if you want the full experience, you gotta have subtitles.
Yeah.
You have to. It's definitely not the same.
Mm-hmm.
It's like subtitles, like, it's so different. Like,
yeah, the voice actors take their liberties too with how they interpret the line to be. But if you want to know what the actual Korean actor is feeling and saying, just don't have the dubs on.
Yeah, you have to have the subtitles.
Yeah.
And that's how like good it is. You know, the fact that you're reading it in English, and yet they're speaking a totally different language, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They have totally different humor, you don't know what, like, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just...
Dude, all the humor I've seen in the dramas I've watched have just been so tasteful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, like, not stupid.
Yeah, and, like, the romance, it's not raunchy, right?
Yeah. And it's not unnecessary romance.
Yeah. And... You know when you see a little baby and it's like so cute, you want to squeeze?
Yeah.
There's scenes where it's like, that's so fucking cute. Like, it's literally so cute. And if you know me in real life, you're like, what the fuck, Allison?
Allison's never been like this. She's like, I don't know how to, like, she's fangirling so hard.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. To the point where I have Vincenzo as my phone background, okay?
This girl had to go through Google when you have Twitter and Pinterest.
I have Twitter, but I mean, you know, I just found the quickest picture I could find at like 4 a.m.
to declare your love, you know?
My mom thinks I'm crazy, okay? She thinks I'm crazy. And then I remember I got this email from, like, someone in marketing, and she's like, how was your weekend? Like, you know, like, how are you doing and everything? And I'm just like, minus the lack of sleep from watching K-drama, I'm doing great. And she, like, emailed me back. She was dying. She's like, oh my gosh, she's like, that made me literally laugh out loud. And she's like, I was not expecting that. And she's like, oh, but they're so addicting. And I'm like, I know.
Oh, it's so addicting. It's so good. It's just good. It's just, like, well-produced television.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Yeah,
like, you know how when you're on Netflix and you have hit or misses with shows, you're like, It's very hard to find that in K-dramas. Like, I find the recommendations in Netflix are really good.
With K-dramas.
They know your taste.
Yes.
They're like, if you like this, you'll like this. And you're like, you're right.
Yeah, and especially the K-dramas with a budget. Whoo!
The Netflix ones are really good.
Yes, because, like, you know what? It gives you that visual, not just the acting and, like, you know, the clothing and everything. Like, the visuals of it, like,
you know,
like Crash Landing, they filmed in Switzerland and, like, other places, and same with, like, Vincenzo in Italy, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just really good.
The budget is insane.
Yeah, it's really good. I hope you guys don't mind, you know, episode 1 of season 2 is about K-dramas, but, you know, we just had to share our appreciation and our love for this new, how do I say it?
This new, I don't know, just like you're experiencing something new.
Yeah, it's just like experiencing something new that, like, we're actually enjoying, and we hope that you guys give it a chance. If you're, like, ever, like, closed off about it, like, trust me, I was there.
Yeah, Allison is that person who would, like never go there.
How many years? Okay.
Oh my god. Like, when I say years, I mean
years of me, like, saying no, I will never.
Yeah, I used to look at my mom and I'm like, Mom, what are you watching?
I saw Call's mom today. I'm like, I owe you an apology.
She's like, I should write it out. All it took for me, bro, was a lesbian in the TV show, and I went in.
I love how, like, yours, like, all it took was a lesbian for me, and then I'm like, all it took was a really cute Korean.
No, but like you'll find your K-drama, everybody. Yeah. Like with some talking about Harry Potter or like something. Like one will gravitate towards you, and when you know, you know.
Yes. Yeah, so that's basically what we did during our time off. I love how it's like, what did you guys do? And it's like, K-drama.
And the thing is, I like don't even watch my K-dramas during the day. I watch it all at night, which is why.
Because I can focus more.
Yeah, it's true. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of season 2.
Season 2 of Two Cold Brews. Mm-hmm. We have, 14 more episodes until the end of season 2?
Why are we saying this when we just started?
I just started, but no, because like there's this one episode I'm really excited to do.
Is it story time?
No,
or the other one.
Episode 23.
Yeah, overall episode 23.
Overall episode 23. Mm-hmm. You guys will like it.
All right, let's do our outro if you remember it.
If I remember, okay, don't pull up the script. Don't pull up.
I have mine.
Let's see if you remember.
I don't. I literally didn't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
All right. That wraps up episode 1 of season 2 of Two Cold Brews. If you want to hear, no, that's not what it. That's not how it goes.
Where's your script, bitch?
Okay,
just pull it up.
All right, so that wraps up episode 1 of season 2 of Two Cold Brews. For freshly brewed episodes, don't forget to follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
You can also follow us on Instagram and YouTube at Two Cold Brews. For sneak peeks and teasers, you can check out our Instagram page.
Speaking of teasers, we're back!
Woo!
Here's a teaser from episode 2. So today, well, actually you recommended it. I've never taken this test. Mm-hmm. It's called the 16 personalities test. Mm-hmm. Okay, I didn't even know there were 16 personalities, but okay.